Afternoon from Northeast Arkansas, just across the river from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm doing a quick little video on a detail of the Harbor Freight 10-foot by 12-foot greenhouse. This thing's been around. They've been selling these for quite a while, and I did quite a bit of research before I bought it, after I bought it, and before I started assembly. Just to make sure, try to find all the little tricks to get it put together faster, easier for one person, and also the things that people have been doing to kind of modify them and beef them up so they actually hold together. If you've done any research, you've probably seen that if you use only the parts that are included and assembled per the instructions, the first time somebody breaks wind next to it, half the panels are going to fly off and stuff like that. But there are some fairly easy things you can do apparently that'll beat that up. But the purpose of this one is a specific, I'm going to say design flaw or manufacturing flaw that has been going on for a long time. One of the primary videos that I watched, or sets of videos, is from a guy goes by on YouTube, Doing It Cheap. Very funny, very informative, and I've been referring back to it. But he had this problem back in 2016. All the part numbers are the same. A few little bits and pieces have been, redesigned or made differently or whatever, but basically the same thing. Anyway, so here's the thing. If you look at the back wall, start at the very bottom. You've got the base. You got the first horizontal about waist high, nice and tight. If you look right in the middle, so it's nice and neat and tight right there. Next one up, same thing. If you notice there's a pretty good gap, okay? Now part of that is because of these plates right there. Where the holes are in there, you don't have much of an option. They're just not gonna fit tight because of the way that's designed. So get ready for that. Also notice on these, the middle one, the one on the left is above the one on the right, but it stays nice and horizontal. And the way the holes are in the corner will dictate which one's on top, which one's on bottom. Okay, so depending on which post you actually put in the corners, one will be on top, one will be on bottom. It alternates on the way mine went together anyway. They were swapped. Okay, now again, these are nice and horizontal, okay, as they should be. Okay, if your base, if your foundation, everything is nice and square and level, this will be level. That is not true of this one. And actually, before you get to this point, you'll probably think that there's a wrong piece or something is wrong. I don't believe there is. This corner piece, I was having all kinds of problems. I assembled it the way the instructions specified, and that is what you see right here. Okay, this is exactly how it's specified, putting it together. The problem is this horizontal piece is not level. It actually, to be level, should be connecting right here. Okay, not here. This piece really should not be connecting here unless they lower those bolt holes to make it horizontal. If I take all this loose, it's going to try to go right here, but there is not enough room to put this piece on that bolt and get anything put together. So what you end up needing to do, really, assemble those two right there, assemble all of that, assemble this one, leave it loose, and then put this one back in. And you will be bending down on this hard enough that you think you're gonna bend it and break it. Okay? Now, in engineering, I'm not an engineer, but I understand that sometimes you will use tension or sometimes you'll use compression to help stabilize and make things stronger. I don't believe that's what they're doing in this one, because that is the only piece only thing in the whole design where something has to have that much pressure on it. And they've been doing this for years. So really, they could redesign those things right there and bring this bar down level with that, and everything would line up really nice, really sweet. But you're going to end up having this bent, and just to prove it, again, here's the one on the bottom, on the middle one, pretty much level, to give you some idea of how much. There's my bubble on the far left. So that's how much it's having. If I bring that up level, it's that much off. Okay, but it will fit. It will go together. You're just gonna have to play with it and trust it. Thanks.